he got lucky because we had to go after Chris now. Chris was the new target because of what he did.
He beat up the top earner in the Bonanno crime family for $300,000.
Got him for $300K, tied up him and his family.
$300K what, cash?
He was,
He was walking with that much cash on him?
In the house. They went in the house. Pudgy was a huge drug dealer, loan shark.
And that money didn't completely belong to
Well, it
him.
did, but he just would give Ronnie $10,000 a week. So Ronnie's getting $40,000 a month from this guy. So that's his top earner. So we were investigating who it was. We know it was Chris Cagnata, and I found out later, we'll get into that it was my friend's father in the house as well. We were going to kill him, but we'll get into that.
Was it set up on his own son?
No. It was my friend that I knew personally. His father was in on that home invasion. I didn't find out till later on, but Chris Cagnata, we had found out it was him, and then Chris went away for 4 months for something else, so we couldn't get him. We had to wait. Ronnie says when he comes out, we're going to get him.
And what were y'all going to do?
I'm friends with him. Me and him are good friends.
So he knew he was hitting your crew when he tied him up.
Well, he hated the Bonanno family because my captain Ronnie and Vinny's son Jerry shot his aunt down to Cavalcanti. Shot her up in a bathroom stall because she cracked a bottle over Vinny and Sarah's daughter's head in a bar in the 90s.
And they killed her?
Well, she should have died. They shot her up. She survived. They lit her up in a bar stool for cracking the bottle over Vinny
Vinny
Asaro
He's
right?
the boss of the Bonanno crime.
Lufthansa heist. That's the legendary gangster. He was part of the Goodfellas heist.
The airplane scene.
Yes, that's him. He did that. So he's a legendary gangster. This guy's, legend. And his daughter got a bottle cracked over her head by Donna Cavalcanti, but her boyfriend was Charles Caniglia, who was a hitman for John Gotti. He was a serial killer. He's the one that killed John's neighbor and put him in the barrel of acid. Psychopath. So she thought she could do what she wants. She thought she had it like that. She didn't know that Vinny's vicious. So cracked the bottle over the daughter's head. He ordered her murder within 24 hours. Ronnie Giallanzo and Jerry Asaro waited on her, went to a bar and shot her the fuck up right in the bar. So Chris always had a resentment towards them. That's his mom's sister. So he never really liked us, but me he did. I was close with him. So that was a big part, and he really didn't like the Mafia. Chris Cagnata was, I call him the perfect weapon, one of the toughest kids I've met in my life.
Where's he at now?
He's dead.
Because of...
No, yeah, he was killed by somebody else. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he was a wild cowboy lunatic, and he was a lunatic. He was one of the worst kids. I ended up shooting him. They sent me to get him.
After he came back from the 4 months.
He trusted me. He met up with me, and I popped him.
And what would that look like?
His girlfriend hit me with a car as the scene went on.
No, so the 4 months passed. This is the same guy that dipped when he stole the $300K.
Well, he didn't dip. He was saying he had nothing to do with it. We did our investigation.
Did you believe him?
I knew it was him. We all knew it was him. We just couldn't prove it. Then we got a way of proving it. And then Ronnie said, don't kill him, but pop him. Send him a message. And I says, you can't pop this kid in the arm or the leg. He's never going to stop. I says, this kid is a fucking raving lunatic.
So he was like your equal.
He's like Tommy D from Goodfellas.
Okay.
You ever see the movie?
Yeah.
That's him. And he can fight. And he's brutal. And I'm like, well, Ronnie, we can't just shoot this guy in the arm and leg. He's not going to stop. He's like, nah, go fuck, get him. All right, so long story short, I was going to meet somebody for money in broad daylight. I always had a 380 Beretta on me. I always carried a pistol on me. I always had a gun on me. And I had a 380 Beretta on me at the time. And I'm going to meet this kid, Vinny Minio, who owed me loan shark money. And I'm walking to his car. I get out of his car. Who do I see? Gina Palmer in her green Acura TL. This is 2006 April. And he sees me and he gets out the car. He must have got worried. He's like, yo, you looking for me? I says, no, what are you talking about? You're not. But I just want him to get close to me. But the gun's not cocked. So I got to wait for him to close the door and get around. Once he got around, I pulled out the gun and cocked it. And he was fucking shocked. And I started chasing him around the cars. And then he went around a red expedition. He got free. And then I fired 4 shots at him. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't follow the orders because I wasn't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting him in his right arm. And then she cracked me with the car.
She drove the car into you.
Yeah. This is on federal paperwork. This is not like a story. This is on like documents. Like, yeah, she admitted to it and everything. She cracked me with the car.
What, did you fall down? And
she put me in the air. Boom. Landed on my ass. I got up, grabbed that fucking gun, grabbed my phone, and fucking limped away because I was only a block away, and I got away.
And he was laying on the ground?
Well, no, he got hit in his arm.
Okay, but, so he ran off.
Yeah, and he went to the whatever he did, patches, did what he had to do.
And this was your friend?
Yeah, well, that's how it works.
Right.
It's always your friend getting your friend. And then he shot my house up with a machine gun about 30 days later.
What were you doing in the house when you saw the bullets coming?
I was with my girlfriend laying in bed. My grandparents were in the other room, and he fucking sprayed the whole house up.
Damn.
Almost killed my girlfriend at the time. I slid her off the bed.
Nobody got hit, though?
Thank God, no.
And as soon as when the smoke cleared, you knew who it was in your mind?
Of course.
Yeah.
I knew. we knew it was him.
So what happens then? Now it's eye for eye.
So basically, this was the feds call it summer of. They call it summer of '06. They call it the war. We went to war. It was a full blown war, going after his friends, going after each other, shootouts, car bombings, you name it. We went out to war. The only reason why it stopped because we tried to kill him in his car, and I ended up shooting his cousin because we had got a tip on him that he was hiding out in the back of Lindenwood, driving his uncle's truck, and me, Ricky Kessler, and Bobby G rolled up on him. And me and Bobby were ordered to kill him, but Bobby froze up. Bobby didn't shoot. I was the driver, and I ended up firing into the car. I didn't get him, and I shot his cousin. But after that, he knew we were trying to kill him. And what ends up happening is that he caught a case, I caught a case, and Ronnie caught a case, and we all went away. That's why it stopped. It was never going to stop. You know what I mean?